MP, you got a minute?
Of course, sure.
What's this I hear about you working on some initiative to earn more fans?
Look, man, I've been meaning
I thought I was clear with you. Basketball comes first. End of story.
It does. But I got a lot of people in my ear telling me I gotta do other stuff too, man.
What, Freddie? What did I tell you about him?
No, I know what you said about Freddie, but just because you don't like him doesn't mean he's gonna disappear.
I told you, you talk to me if he gives you a hard time.
He's not giving me a hard time, Othello. The things that I do outside of the court does not distract me from what I need to do on the court or for this team.
I need you focused.
I am focused.
You are a critical building block for the future of this franchise.
I get it, and I appreciate it. I really, really do. But you gotta really trust me on this one, because I got this.
Adam's on the line for you.
I'm serious. Let me know if Freddie gives you problems, here?
I promise you. You'll be the first one to know.
All right, I'm gonna hold you to that. Give me the... Adam! It's been too long, bro.
Welcome to NBA 2K TV and Season 2 of NBA 2K23.
Fresh apparel, soundtrack additions, and new rewards. There's so much to explore in Season 2.
And we've been asking the developers for all the details, and now that we're live, here's a look at what's in store for you. Season 2 of NBA 2K23 has arrived in the city and the Goat Boat.
40 new reward prizes in My Career and My Team are waiting for you. My team has new agendas and challenges as well, but more on that later. Enjoy cool new court designs in all 4 affiliations. I especially like the Chill Canyon vibes of the Wildcats.
And with every new NBA season, Grant, it's always fun to see which players have a breakout year.
NBA, it seems like guys always have breakout years. Usually we see it with the younger players, but sometimes it's with guys who've been in the league and are now in new situations. Last year, we saw breakout seasons for Darius Garland, Jordan Poole.
Last season for the Thunder, Brent, their top 8 guys by playing time, all 23 and under.
You get experience for those guys, and there's really nothing that replicates game time, game action, game decisions. These guys all exposed to it last year, BA. Let's see what kind of strides they make in this season. And I think Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, just another one in that long line of Kentucky Wildcats coming into the NBA that has carved out a pretty nice career so far in the league.
Doncic finds Washington. And MP throws it down hard. And a big question mark for MP that he'll have to answer this year. Can his skills translate into NBA success?
Yeah, he was a great college player. Nobody is arguing that. But many wonder if he'll be able to handle the physical side of the NBA. Hard to say just yet, but we'll find out soon enough.
The shot by Dort, no good. It has been fantastic watching Gilgeous-Alexander continue to improve.
And I love BA also, along with his improvement, what we've seen in terms of his leadership and responsibility to this team. He shows a very strong work ethic, and this is why a lot of people are still excited about his growth and progress.
Giddey against Washington. Dort outside, driving in. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Second personal foul.
And when Dort's out there, Grant, he really gives this team a physical presence.
Oh, I like this guy, BA. I mean, very strong, very aggressive at both ends. He makes a lot of hustle plays. Seems like every successful team has 1 or 2 of those guys like him.
That free throw misses.
And Dort just keeps getting better. This is a guy who comes at you with some tenacity.
And the Mavericks making a change here. Hardaway's checked in. He hits the second from the line. So you talk about Lou Dort. What has he done to become more comfortable, Brent?
Well, I think the challenge was there in front of him, B.A. He had that playoff appearance where he was unguarded, and he's proving not to other people but to himself that he's capable of knocking down shots from that kind of range.
And this Mavericks team, Grant, they're loaded up on shooters who can hurt you from outside.
And that's the way they should be built. Force teams to spread out and give Luka space. And when the Mavs get hot from outside, they are dangerous.
That free throw, no good.
And the potential of Poku is pretty exciting. I mean, this is a very unique player, a mobile big, and he keeps improving.
That one's no good. The Thunder have really struggled the last couple of years.
Yeah, remember back when they had Durant, Harden, and Westbrook? Oh, quite a lineup. Not that they need 3 superstars again, but they need some sort of boost.
Oklahoma City trailing. Outside Giddey. Dort for 3. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. They want to keep rolling here following the win against Brooklyn.
And as a rule of thumb, the road can really test your team's depth. But they all stepped up and collectively produced a lot of points.
Yeah, and watching that, all kinds of contributions and just little things that guys were doing to chip in for that win.
Powell, he's checked in for McGee. And also a switch here for Oklahoma City. Williams is checked in for Dort. Gilgeous-Alexander against Doncic. The Thunder with another miss. And Dallas with possession. They're on a 14-5 run. Washington passes to Doncic. Powell with it. And he lobs it up. Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. Ahead. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. That one on Doncic.
Yeah, and many believe Holmgren must add muscle over time to his wiry frame. We'll see if he focuses on doing just that.
First one falls for him.
An unusual skill set for his size. Holmgren can initiate offense from every level on the floor. I mean, his versatility is unbelievable.
Muscala, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Man comes in for Giddey. Doncic passes to Washington. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. That's on Mike Muscala.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
You expect 7-footers to operate off ball, but Holmgren is just as good with the ball in his hands, Grant.
Yes, he is, B.A. I mean, we've seen him go coast to coast in the open floor, take his defender off the dribble and get to the rim. And if you sag off him, well, he can just rise up and fire.
Floats one, and it's Williams with the bucket inside.
When a player gets a feel for that floater, it can really make things tough on defenders. You're just not sure how to guard them and where your point of commitment is.
Fantastic replay we just saw of the mobile 1 drive.
Yeah, taking the onus on himself to make something happen. Got it into the teeth of the defense and made them pay.
Pass to man. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside, Williams. 6 on the shot clock. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
Outside Hardaway. Doncic against Gilgeous-Alexander. His first shot coming late. Doncic, no good.
Well, they shouldn't be giving that shot to anyone, but they certainly shouldn't be giving it to him. That's a big break for the defense. He gets a lot of points right there at the rim, but the defense determined not to give up the easy deuce there.
Here's Washington. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Second personal foul.
You know, there was a time years ago when the Mavericks were one of the NBA's shakiest teams. Now they're one of its proudest franchises.
And so Washington nails both of them. And you can attribute the Mavs' rise to stable ownership and some very savvy front office moves.
Yeah, so true, B.A. They've made some great decisions in the draft, for sure. They've been able to find cornerstone players and build solid rosters around them.
Here's Baisley. Well, quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. And he throws it down with one hand.
And Baisley has a chance here to show off why he is in this position. He's an athlete.
Doncic passes to Washington. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Well, we're starting to see the pieces fall into place in OKC. Their number 2 overall pick, Chet Holmgren, showing tremendous promise. And the chemistry he's developing with Josh Giddey and SGA makes them very, very intriguing.
Bullock, he's checked in for the Mavericks. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Mann. He drains that one after 2 misses. Now 1 for 3.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
Doncic passes to Powell. Now here's Washington. Oh, MP throws it down.
Now, I know he makes it look easy, but it takes incredible physical tools to pull that off.
Athleticism and explosion. Pass to Mann. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. The kick out to Williams. The 3. The Mavericks pull it in.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
Here's Washington. Oh, MP throws it down.
Can you say immediate entry into the highlight reel? Woo, what a dunk, BA.
It's showtime now, man. They've built up a lead, and they're starting to rub it in. On the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, good looks by our terrific camera crew. Baisley misses. The Mavericks leading. Washington outside. Pass to Bullock. Back to Washington. Right side, Finney-Smith. Washington drives in. And Washington powers it through.
They've been the more poised team tonight, and the score reflects that.
Yeah, just really pouring it on right now, trying to take away the opposition's motivation to keep competing in this one.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Offensive rebound, Gilgeous-Alexander, and you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a 3-point play.
Gilgeous-Alexander with so many tools. He does a great job of using his athleticism, getting a second chance, and keeping that play alive.
Kleba, he's checked in for the Mavericks.
Watching SGA run this offense, he's so...
That is what I'm talking about.
Wow. Getting up and then throwing it down.
Oh, that was a big hammer right there. Pass to Williams. Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. He has 6. Here's Mann, and he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line. Two. And they want a second opinion on that call. The signal for the coach's challenge has been made.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
And the first one at the line is good.
They're really not doing themselves any favors picking up this many fouls so early.
So he picks up just one from the line that time.
Yeah, just some missed opportunities at the stripe. Unfortunate. Already +5 in terms of rebound margin.
Poked loose. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Bullock puts it in.
This has not been a good quarter right here. Shot has been off the mark. And
oh man. Oh! Wow, that type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback.
Ouch. That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark.
Gilgeous-Alexander creative and tricky on that play.
Here's Washington. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. Williams has got 4 rebounds now. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Ooh, Washington with the defensive effort. And so it's Dallas closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. And it's mostly due to their superb shooting. They've wasted very few possessions. We'll be right back with you shortly.
Okay, man, time to make some noise.
And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach. Oh,
Everybody up for that one.
goodness!
You can just feel that coming.
Filthy. I mean, just the arena is stunned.
He's got a deep bag of tricks to dig into. Oklahoma City trailing. Outside Giddey. Back to man. Uses the glass on the layup. Man's got 5 now.
Now, I don't know if you would consider this, but he's got such a nice touch around the rim. Maybe you foul him there?
Dinwiddie passes to Wood. Out to the wing. Here's Washington. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
First personal foul.
That one on Giddey. Well, as you know, Graham, this game can be so hard on your body. As a player, how do you determine the difference between being hurt versus being injured?
That's a great question, B.A. Look, sometimes as players, you need someone to protect them from themselves. Today's game, the teams today are so smart about protecting players and preventing things from getting worse. But it really comes down to the players, the doctors, the team overall, just being smart and having a big picture about the injuries. Inside,
here's Mann. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
The assist.
Mann's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And great awareness. Holmgren's so good at reading the movement of his teammates, a very heady passer for a big man.
Giddey against Washington. It's hauled in by Pokashevsky.
Tried to show off just a little bit there, but ultimately didn't work out. You know, he's going to get a few stares from his coaching staff and probably his teammates in the next huddle.
From 11 feet away, and too long on the shot.
And they're doing strong work on the glass, a +5 advantage for them.
Tries to save it, and that's out of bounds. Last touch by Washington.
Man, if you're going to grab it, grab that thing. He just lazily reaches out for that, and the result is it's deflected right off of his hand.
Hard
Substitution
with a whole new group out there.
For Oklahoma City, Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. At the line for 1.
That free throw good from Gilgeous-Alexander.
They've been impeccable from the line here in the second period, doing what they can to try to build some momentum.
Washington against Williams. Oh, misses the dunk. It's been a devastating night for them. Nothing has come easy, Grant.
Nothing indeed. Even when they've tried to make adjustments, it just hasn't worked.
You're not going to see him miss too many from there, just a handful to defend.
Dallas has gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. Pass to Washington. And we've heard the cautionary tales in the past. Does it seem like players today are getting better financial advice, in your opinion, Grant, to make their money last?
Yeah, B.A., I think they're getting better financial advice, but I also think that the times that we're in, I think there's more awareness. Players understand the pitfalls or potential setbacks. The social media, digital age, all the information's there. So players today, yes, they're making more money, and I actually think they're doing a better job of protecting and saving their money, too.
Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. That's on Mike Muscala.
Now at the line for your Mavericks, Washington taking 2 shots.
And that one falls for Washington. And so Washington nails both of them. A difficult spot for Oklahoma City. Dort outside. Williams from long range. Doesn't go that time. Now the Mavericks take it the other way.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Washington against Dort. Here's Bullock. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. 4 on the clock from 20 feet. And that one hits the back iron. And Oklahoma City shooting around 29% in quarter number 2. That one goes. Count it.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
And another look at the Mobile One drive as he put it into overdrive.
Oh, and trailing by double digits, who can you count on to continue to battle? He's answering in the affirmative.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, Brian. Well, Luka Doncic, an all-star from his second season, and every year he's one of the favorites for MVP. But Luka says, quote, I still haven't won anything, so I've got a long way to go. Brian, if you didn't catch it, team success is the metric. He says the key is to win a championship.
Well, it certainly gives him a chance to do just that, Allie. Thank you.
At the line for 2.
The first free throw is good. And so Washington nails both of them. The Thunder shooting just 34% so far in this one. Gilgeous-Alexander finds Muscala. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander, guarded by Doncic. Pass to Williams. Beyond the arc. It's rebounded by Dallas. Following this game, they host the Magic. That'll be their second of a 5-game stretch at home.
Climbing the ladder for the 360 flush. Ridiculous bounce.
He went so high for that one. Wow. Dort, the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside, Williams tries it from 19. And again, it's Oklahoma City.
Disappointing as a player to have such a great game and still be trailing. Not over yet, though.
Here's Washington. Pass to Powell. Back to Washington. Doncic with it. Gilgeous-Alexander defending. And it's Doncic missing. Dort outside. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Drops in the layup for 2. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 7 points for the quarter.
That's 3 buckets in a row off assist.
To the paint. Here's Washington. And Washington powers it through.
Trust Doncic to make smart moves with the ball. He puts it in the hands of a guy with a wide open shot.
Dort outside. Pass to Williams. The three. It's hauled in by Luka Doncic. Doncic has got 4 rebounds in the game. Here's Washington. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Third personal foul. At the line for
And he makes the first. And the Mavericks making a change here. Kleba's checked in. And so Washington nails both of them. There's 38 seconds left in the second quarter. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Dort. Williams from long range. And that comes off the assist by Gilgeous-Alexander. Williams has got 11.
Zero hesitation from Shea on that play.
Washington drives. Oh, hey, how about that?
That's impressive. This guy is putting on a clinic for the people.
Man, I'm shocked. I can't believe he pulled that off in a real game. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, and there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
He gets really smooth sometimes. Gilgeous-Alexander has some size. Challenged the defense with it that time.
Alexander at the line for 2.
And so he hits both. Washington against Gilgeous-Alexander. Washington.
Oh,
to
wow.
throw down.
Talk about making your presence felt.
Man, just never gets old watching him fly like that. What a unique talent he is. And so it's Dallas out in front by 19 going into the break. Defense is setting the tone. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. Manning the backcourt, it'll be Doncic and Dinwiddie. Green out there with Christian Wood. And it's Washington in at the center position. That's Jason Kidd's 5 as we get into the second half.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Doncic against Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside Giddey. Here's Pokusevski, guarded by Wood. Pass to Holmgren. Tries the 9-footer, and the shot's good.
And this is where Holmgren is such a scoring threat. His size can make interior shots easier to find.
Brad, it's amazing how Holmgren transforms your defense when he's on the floor.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, he really makes up for a lack of strength with length and tremendous timing. He has the lateral footwork to defend 1 through 5 as well. And of course, he can block shots from any spot on the floor.
Pass to Holmgren. Dort outside. Shot clock at 5. Over Green. Here's Holmgren. It's rebounded by Dallas. Washington's got his 5th rebound in this one. And there's the rejection.
And Poku really outsmarting the opposition that time defensively in the right spot.
And it's time to take another look at that powerful block.
Oh, now that was a block. Some much needed energy there to jumpstart them back into this game.
McGee, he's checked in for Washington.
JaVale McGee. Substitution on the court.
And the Mavericks with possession here. They led the game at one point by 20.
Wow, that type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback.
Ouch. That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark. And that's how you defend. Glad we had a chance to see a replay of that block again.
Oh, my, and that was textbook defense, positioning himself well to send it back.
Washington left side. It doesn't go for him. And the Thunder going the other way now. Down low. Here's Muscala. And Muscala with the slam.
And just a lack of fight right now on the defensive end.
Right? At least on that slam it was. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
You have to credit the aggressiveness offensively, because that's when you make a play when you really need it.
Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Sends it home from three-point land. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 20.
The three-point shooting has been on point here in the second half.
On the wing, MP. This one for three. Back to Dinwiddie. Kicks it out to MP. Dinwiddie outside. 6 to shoot. Here's Washington. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's going to go on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
Christian Wood is checked in for the Mavericks. And Oklahoma City with a change here too. Pokusevski's checked in for man. Oklahoma City's gone 3 of 4 from outside in the second half. Pokusevski the miss.
Their strong work ethic has been evident on the glass. Really getting after it and being physical. Woo! I just love that alley-oop slam, B.A.
Defense disorganized, defense pays. Outside Giddey. Dinwiddie against Gilgeous-Alexander. It's Pokusevski on the wing. And the three off target. Dallas is gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. Washington passes to Dinwiddie. Washington outside. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. And that one misses. And the Mavericks with some changes. McGee comes in for Finney Smith. And Luka Doncic subbed in for Hardaway. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Give him 20. Pass to Giddey. To the inside. Muscala.
They're doing some good work at the line this half.
Second personal foul.
And let's take a moment here to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Mavericks.
They feel like they have an advantage inside, and so far they have done an excellent job exploiting it.
Well, another part of what they've done tonight is to get a lot of work done in the mid-range, and that's a shot that a lot of teams are willing to let you take. Well, they've knocked them down.
Oh, MP throws it down.
Can you say immediate entry into the highlight reel? Woo, what a tough BA.
It's showtime now, man. They've built up a lead, and they're starting to rub it in. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Muscala. Here's Pokusevski. Soft touch off the glass. Pokusevski's got his first basket.
His inside game is improving since he came into the league, and Poku does have some good footwork in the paint.
That was another look at our Mobile One drive of the game just a moment ago.
They're trying to come back in this game. Now, bottom line, it's about energy and effort, exemplified by a possession like that.
Oklahoma City trailing. To the middle. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Second chance shot. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. Holmgren, he's checked in for Muscala. That free throw good from Gilgeous-Alexander.
In that 2018 draft, you think about those names: Doncic, Young, Ayton, Jaren Jackson Jr., and Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Boy, that's a lot to begin with.
Here's Washington. There's the drive. And Washington powers it through.
Now that's how you capitalize on a screen.
Yeah, good positioning too. Gave him a clear path to the hoop.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
Back to Pokusevski. That one's good. And so Gilgeous-Alexander with the assist. Pokusevski's got his second basket of the night. And he's going for the oop here. And Washington powers it through.
Oh, what a perfect pass to set that up.
Hey, the feed might have been pretty, but the finish, that was angry. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Holmgren. And And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
And you look at the intangibles of Luka Doncic.
Shooting for Oklahoma
He has
City.
some of the best court awareness in the league, and that shows up most with his passing and body control.
And he's good on the second.
If they want to come away with a victory, they just need to keep knocking down those free throws.
Dinwiddie outside. On the wing, MP. Dinwiddie against Giddey. Now here's Washington. The D's right on him.
Alexei Pokusevski. First personal foul. Team is in the penalty.
He misses the free
At the
throw.
line for Dallas. Washington. 2 shots.
And the second free throw is good. Oklahoma City's gotten 3 of 6 threes to fall in the third quarter. Doncic against Gilgeous-Alexander. Up top, Giddey. 12 seconds left in the third quarter. And a fast break now. The Mavericks on the run. Here's Doncic. And a nice finish on the layup. Doncic has got 6.
The one guy you can't forget about is Doncic. I mean, when he's running the floor, you got to stay with him.
Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits. It may be difficult to overcome. Mavericks ahead, up 10. And time for a short break. Stay right there. The fourth quarter is coming up next. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
You can count on him to deliver a few assists like this one each and every night.
Sometimes it happens when the offense is struggling, but every now and then this helps with the offensive uptick right there. Great job of setting his teammate up.
Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. A moment here for an injury report. Now for an update on Lou Dort's injury, let's go to Allie LaForce.
Guys, I was able to catch up with Oklahoma City's head athletic trainer. He shared with me that it is a knee sprain, so a sense of relief that even though there's a lot of pain involved, he avoided something more serious. For a team just out of the gates this season, trying to establish chemistry, already they've hit some adversity. Guys?
All right, that's good intel. We've definitely been thinking of him, and now we have some more clarity, guys.
Yeah, they now have all the information they need in order to determine the next steps.
Everybody wishing the best for him. We all know how badly he wants to be out there playing alongside his teammates and competing.
And Oklahoma City looking at who they've got to start the fourth. They've got Josh Giddey. Alexei Pokusevski is out there with Holmgren. Then it's David Nwaba. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander in at the point. Doncic passes to McGee. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
First team foul. At the line for Dallas, JaVale McGee. At the line for 2.
And he drops the first. And the Thunder making a change here. Wiggins is checked in. He does not get the second one. And the Thunder shooting at a decent clip. 45% for the game. Outside Giddey. Back to Wiggins. The shot misses. Some solid D from Wood. Here's Washington. Yet another bucket. Oh, he's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
BA, it feels like he can't miss.
All night they've asked him to shoulder the scoring load, and he has not disappointed.
Wiggins against Green. Gilgeous-Alexander on the wing. Up and over Doncic. And Gilgeous-Alexander missing. They've done a great job of moving the ball tonight.
Yeah, BA, keeping everybody involved keeps everyone engaged. And you can't forget about Holmgren's reach, especially when he's nearby on defense.
Pass to Giddey. Now Wiggins. Giddey with it. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Over Doncic. And Gilgeous-Alexander missing. The Mavericks have gotten just one shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. Oh, MP throws it down!
And this kind of sick slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, B.A.
You know, there's an edge the way they play and a confidence they're not afraid to show. Pass to Pokusevski. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Personal foul. First team.
And the length that Pokusevski has out there could give defenses a lot of problems like that.
Williams is checked in for Oklahoma City. And no luck at the stripe this time. Second one won't fall. For Dallas, they've gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now. And that's out of bounds. Dallas will retain possession. Fourth quarter keeps moving along. 3 minutes gone by now. Washington against Giddey. Washington drives in, and it's Giddey with a rebound.
Tried to show off just a little bit there, but ultimately didn't work out. You know, he's going to get a few stares from his coaching staff and probably his teammates in the next huddle.
And it's Holmgren missing.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Washington outside. Oh, it's stolen by Gilgeous-Alexander. And up the court come the Thunder on the break. Here's Holmgren. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Fourth personal foul.
It's on JaVale McGee.
I like whenever Holmgren uses his length to his advantage. Great at forcing the D to foul him inside.
He's perfect from the line this time. And their biggest problem so far, taking care of the ball.
Yeah, they made some great plays, but way too many turnovers.
Washington, a good look. Up again. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Woo, hard work creating the second chance opportunity.
Here's Oklahoma City now. They've allowed just 7 points here in the fourth. Following this game, they host the Magic, and that's the first of just 2 home games for them. Back to Williams. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Shot clock at 6. It's rebounded by Dallas. McGee's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
Well, if he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
They're winning the battle down low by imposing their will.
And that was our AT&T 5G Slam Cam, bringing you the sauce. Here's Pokusevski, guarded by Wood. And that one's good. Giddey.
And Poku with the processing speed just got rid of that one quick.
Outside, Green. Blocked. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Misses off the left iron.
Just not sure if he ran out of energy at halftime or what, but so far just not himself in the second half.
Washington against Giddey. Doncic. Ooh, good finish at the rack off the slick feed. And the Mavericks lead by 15. The Thunder shooting just 42% so far in the game. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Giddey. Here's Holmgren. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Second shot opportunity. Outside Giddey. Takes a 3. Nails it from 3. Giddey's got 5 points now in the quarter.
His first half performance, somewhat forgettable, but now he's pouring it on.
Throws it up high. Deflects the pass. And he hits it and gets hacked. A 3-point chance here if he can convert. And so Dallas takes this one by a big margin. Even early on in this game, they appeared happy to be playing at home.
And it makes a huge difference. Once they started to get into a groove, you never really felt like they wouldn't come out on top.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Brent Berry, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson, thanking you for tuning in. And we'll see you next time.
Hey, congrats on the win. Now, it looked like you were in attack mode from the outset tonight. What made you so aggressive out there?
I'm just trying to win. Coach told me before the game to stay aggressive, look for my own shots, try to establish myself on offense. You know, that's not usually my priority, but I knew that if I did, the rest of the game would come.
So does that mean you're looking to shoulder more of the offensive load going forward?
And listen, man, I'm willing to do whatever the team needs. We have a lot of guys who can score on this team. I'm just trying to win. I don't mind stepping up and taking major shots if they're there, though.
Great stuff. Congrats on the win.
What do you say to the people who question the wisdom of your decision to participate in a PR offensive to win over the hearts and minds of the city?
I'd say they probably don't know me very well or what I'm all about.
Okay, what are you all about?
Lifting up those around me, Nate. Are you not listening? I mean, on the court and off the court. I've been doing that since day one. But in a new city with a new fan base, I needed a little help getting started, you know? So I got together with the team and with the organization, and we talked about how I can make a difference within the community. You got something against making the community better? Because it seems like it.
Wait,
What?
me?
Yeah, you.
Not at all. I mean, I just think some people see all this as like a distraction.
Well, that's too bad, because it's not. There's 24 hours in a day, so there's plenty of time for me to work on my craft and be a helpful member of society. I think if you ask anyone in that locker room, they'll tell you that I put in just as much work as anybody when it comes to ball. So no, I don't see it as a distraction.
I mean, could be seen as a little cynical, but I mean, something maybe to help the
Listen
team
here,
sell
Nate,
merchandise.
I think I covered this topic adequately. I'm here to play ball and help my community. There's nothing to it beyond that.
All right. Thanks for your time, bro.
Thank you.
I was wondering if I could ask you about Nate White's report that you've been asked to participate in PR initiatives by the team.
Yeah, sure.
Well,
Ask
I
a
think
question.
it sounds like a really cool idea, and I'm wondering if you can talk about maybe some of the things you might be doing or some of the things you might be looking forward to.
Hey, I'd just like to clear something up really quickly. This isn't just some cynical marketing ploy. You know, it's a legitimate desire to do good in this community.
Okay, thanks for the clarification.
Yeah, for sure. And to answer your question, there's not one thing that I'm excited by. You know, it's just an idea that I get to use my platform, you know, my position in society to help people. You know, it's always been one of the most exciting things about being a pro athlete to me, at least. You know, so as soon as I got to the league, you know, I made sure I had a plan in place to go by doing that.
And the organization has helped you with that?
Without a doubt. You know, they've let me know that I've got their full support, which I'm so thankful for. You know, but it's up to me and my team to drive this, so I think that's really cool as well. You know, if it was them telling me what to do, I could see why people would have an issue with it, but it's not like that at all.
That's great. Sounds like the city will be lucky to have you around, MP.
Thanks, man.